and it's probably for you, because I don't normally do this. I was actually doing other readings, and I have to get ready for another meeting later. But I got called out to do this, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's do a reading here. Chat is disabled at this point, but please know that you can comment. I do read them. I respond to every comment. Okay. So we've got somebody here that is kind of dealing with a situation that has to do with, you know, either some kind of rigid philosophy. You could be dealing with a system. You could be dealing with a person that's kind of rigid here. I do feel like there is going to be somebody that's going to be coming in here to help with this situation. So I hope that's helpful for you. I feel like right now you're kind of over the mind game of this. All right. And you've just decided that you're going to stand up and speak your truth, and then whatever happens, like whatever happens. Now, I do say, please do that gracefully. All right. What you don't see here is that there are celebrations coming in from this. Okay. Even if it's just the fact that you stood up and kind of spoke your truth about this. Okay. Although I feel like there's people paying attention. Okay. That Hierophant, I'm also getting the feeling that there is somebody paying attention to this situation, and they're kind of watching how you are kind of dealing with this, okay? And that's there could possibly be an opportunity coming in from this, all right? I do see that there has been something shady that's been going on with this. Again, if you're dealing with the system, make sure you read the fine print is what I'm getting, because there could be something shady. There was a lot of drama, and I don't necessarily feel like it's coming from you. I think this is around you, okay? And I feel like in a lot of ways, this has made you kind of, that's what put you in the mind trap, and you went, wait a minute, that's not my energy. Right? This is my energy. And so you kind of just said, okay, all right, let these people do what they're going to do. I'm going to do what I need to do. And you're moving forward here. I do see that this celebration is going to let you know that you never have to look back at this again. When this comes into fruition for you, you're never going to have to look back again. And I feel like there's been some kind of you kind of lagging, lollygagging in the past is what I'm hearing. There was some energy around this that maybe triggered you or brought up things from the past. Let's ask about what's happening moving forward here. Oh my gosh. Here you are. Got your mojo back. You're totally bossing up here. Okay? You're totally bossing up. And out of this drama comes contentment. Okay? Look at you with this 9 of Cups sitting here. And I feel like you have all this opportunity, but you're realizing your value and your worth through this. Yep. And there you go with the boundaries. Like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Okay. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. This is really powerful. All right. I hope you understand that. Yeah, I feel like there might have been an ending to a situation. Don't worry. You're going to have plenty of opportunity coming in. I keep getting, the last 2 weeks, I've been getting the T for truth and like the R for reality here, right? Like somebody's getting a dose of reality. And for you, the cup is overflowing with love with these celebrations, okay? Like there are going to be people that recognize you for who you are. There you go. This was kind of a level up here. This was given to you so that you could stand in your ground. I feel like it's almost practice for some of you, right? I've got a Knight of Wands coming in here that I think is like heralding the celebrations here. Okay, somebody, again, I really feel like somebody is paying attention. I'm going to try and turn the light up a little bit. I know that's hard to see. Somebody has been paying attention to what you're doing here. Okay, I feel like someone also could be protecting you from this other situation. Yeah, somebody was trying to start some kind of a new beginning. It could have been a past relationship that you were involved in, and because they see you as this Queen of Cups. Right? But somebody is stepping in here. Somebody is protecting you. Okay? I'm going to grab another deck here for you. whenever you see this message, this is for you, because I got called out of doing other things I should have been doing, okay, to do this message. Yeah, somebody saw you. I think somebody, sorry, there were cards that fell. I think somebody saw you in kind of a mind trap around this. And I think these people were doing this, you know, maybe not on purpose, but they were doing it on purpose, right? Somebody was putting you in this mind trap, was not giving you all of the information that you needed here. But have no fear, these wands, you will get some kind of a harvest out of this. I see you standing in your intuition and your power here. Wow, look at all this major arcana. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's ask about the future here. I feel like all three of those queens are representing you right now. Okay? Yeah, you're getting a brand new tribe here. Coming to the edge. I feel like you're being called to step up here. Okay? Yep. Exchanging gifts. There's going to be a whole new situation for you. Whoever is paying attention to what you're doing is going to be offering you a situation. Okay? All right. Let's get you an oracle card. This is the Dreamweaver's Oracle card. It's by Colette Baron Reed. Illustrated by Joel Nakamura. I love his illustrations. They're beautiful, as you will soon see. This is the book here. They're just beautiful. And a lovely soul got this deck for me. A lot of times when people donate, by the way, I appreciate that, or stars. Sometimes people donate or they'll send me things and they don't want their name mentioned. Normally I will mention it. If you don't want that to happen, then you need to let me know. Okay? I've got when the grit becomes a pearl, which is kind of self-explanatory, right? And what the winter spirits know. Okay, when the grit becomes a pearl, I'm just going to tell you how pearls are made. The sand gets in, it rubs against the tissue, it's in there for a long time, and whatever that tissue secretes creates a pearl, which is priceless, right? It's worth a lot. And I feel like you've been going through this process, okay? Spirit has been, you know, guiding you while you've been irritated by all this stuff so that you are the pearl, all right? Number 20, what the winter spirits know. And I'm going to read this one because this one's a new one for me. Obstacles that are divinely timed, the season of rest, slowing down to regroup. Obstacles are placed in our path for a purpose to slow us down. If you encounter ice, you need to proceed with caution. If you encounter a no, maybe a yes will come from a new source. If you encounter a mountain, you need time to figure out whether you should climb it, walk around it, dig a tunnel through it, or choose another path altogether. Regardless of the form the obstacle takes, the winter spirit knows that sometimes you need to put something on ice until a better time. If something isn't working right now, trust that it's not meant to, at least not yet. What the winter spirit knows is the season of slowing down to contemplate and dream is upon you now. Take advantage of this time to regroup, rethink your choices, and make a plan. Only after you've rested and surrendered will you receive the wisdom that heralds the time of regeneration and rebirth. And who knows, perhaps the obstacles in your path you've been planning for may have melted away by then. I'm going to read that again. And who knows, perhaps the obstacles in your path you've been planning for may have melted away by then. So sometimes, I'm going to give you a really good example. I had my kids in the car. I was taking them to school. I was going to work. And this was a long time ago, by the way. And there was a car in front of us that was not going the speed limit, was just really going slow. And we were not late, but there was a lot of traffic where we were. And I thought about getting around, and we were coming up on a red light, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to wait till we get through the red light. Maybe the traffic will open up, right? Something told me to just wait. And it turns out that before we got to the truck, before we got up to the red light, there was a car, 2 cars in front that ended up having an accident. Okay. And it was the car that went past me on the one side. So had I tried to get over, I would have been behind that car and probably have been involved in that accident, because that person went out into the street and somebody turned across 2 or 3 lanes of traffic and smacked into them. And that car came back like 12 feet, right? So we basically missed an accident. Okay. So you have to understand that spirit sends things sometimes for a reason, and we need to pay attention to that. We need to stay in alignment. Yeah, your activation card here is release. I stop fighting my fears and the hardship of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. Okay? This is about understanding your value. This is about finding places and spaces and people and energies that really show you back what you are putting out there. Okay? Like higher perspective. Where do you want to land is what I'm hearing. I also have inner beauty. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the images of God. Okay, so this isn't surface level stuff here. This is soul stuff, right? And all of us are being called right now to reflect, to get rid of what's no longer serving us, to level up into our highest power. The world really needs people that are doing good things right now. Okay, so hopefully I've helped to inspire you to do that. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment, claim some of this. I claim this authentic rest to create or co-create a beautiful idea, right? I claim this authentic rest to learn more about my soul's purpose, to realize my inner beauty, right? To finish making my pearl, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in whenever you happen to tune in. Take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. And as always, be kind out there.